Welcome to the Felt Bicycles Technical Bulletin on the Bayonet Steering System Assembly. The Bayonet steering system is used on the 2007 model Felt DA, as well as the 2008 model DA, B2 Pro, and B2. The Bayonet steering system rotates on 1-inch IS standards integrated headset bearings and must be assembled, adjusted, and secured using the following procedure. Let's start by identifying the components of the Bayonet steering system. This system consists of the bayonet fork itself, the bayonet axis shaft on which the bearings are piloted, the headset adjuster cap, the headset adjuster lock nut, the top crown, and the steer length compensator, as well as the hardware and bolts used to secure these items. Begin by installing the crown race as you normally would by pressing on a 1-inch IS standard crown race to the axis shaft. Make sure it seats completely to the bayonet fork crown. Once the crown race is installed, install the lower headset bearing using a light film of grease and slide the axis shaft inside the head tube of the bayonet fork. Using the headset adjuster cap, slide the split ring and then the headset bearing up into the adjuster cap and thread down upon the axis shaft of the fork. Threading this down by hand and snugging securely should provide enough preload for the headset bearings. Once this is installed, use a 6mm Allen wrench or hex key to spin down the headset adjuster lock nut until it bottoms out against the axis shaft. Once the headset adjuster cap is tight and the headset adjuster lock nut has been tightened down with a 6mm Allen or hex key, use a torque wrench to achieve 5 Nm to secure the adjustment. Next, install the steering length compensator into the headset adjuster cap. This simply threads in a similar fashion to the headset adjuster lock nut. This does not need to be tight, as you'll be loosening this against the bottom of the stem later in the assembly. Attach the stem to the fork, starting with the top crown. The top crown uses 2 countersunk screws. Tighten these 2 countersunk screws to 20 Nm of torque. Once these 2 screws are secured, loosen or unscrew the steer length compensator until it makes contact with the bottom of the top crown. By hand, put a little preload against the bottom of this stem. This will give a secure purchase with which to tighten the entire system. Finally, install the M6 bolt into the axis shaft and through the headset adjuster lock nut. The axis shaft is threaded and will accept the M6 bolt. This bolt should be tightened to 6 Nm. This locks the adjustment of the top crown and the steer length compensator. Congratulations, you successfully assembled the Bayonet steering system